Last night, I went Pokemon Go hunting till like 2:30 in the morning. Fell asleep. Woke up. I see this thing filled. Absolutely filled with notifications from YouTube and from Twitter saying that this chick is available or is announced for Blazblue Central Fiction. At first, I thought, no way. That's got to be some sort of leak, some sort of rumor, and not real. No, not real. I mean, no. That means we made it. And then I tune in, and then I go to my Twitter, and they're everywhere. Look at this. They're everywhere. Everywhere. I get notifications out the wazoo for this crap. So, we're going to be going in and seeing the articles because apparently we made it. Mai Natsume made it to Blazblue. Finally! Alright, so if you guys don't know who Mai Natsume is, don't worry, I'll explain everything in the video and such. By the way, before I go into it, I remember for the old school Twitter followers, back in the day when like CPEX was coming out, like it wasn't even, it was out for, it wasn't even, I don't think it was even out for arcades. I made a Twitter post saying that maybe Mai Natsume from the Blazblue Remix Heart manga series, which is actually the only manga I've ever read in my life, actually. Actually, no, it's the first one. It's not the only one. It's the first one. I don't really read too much manga, but it's the first one I've ever read. But look at this. This is my Twitter post of Feijun and freaking Mai being playable. And it turned out to be just a DLC thing for CPEX. It wasn't actually playable characters. It was an actual like story DLC thing. So I was really bummed out. Fast forward like almost like 1-2 years later. Here we are. Finally playable. There she is. There she is. Now here we are in Rice Digital like website, whatever this website is, and also we have Gamatsu. Now I should have pulled up the Famitsu post as well, but it's okay. If I Google Translate, it becomes wonky translation, and I can't understand a single word that the wonky English, says. Anyways, so we're gonna be going in. We're gonna be explaining. We're gonna be reading these two articles from these two different websites, just real quick, just really quick, going over the announcement of Mai, and also I'm gonna be going over like who she actually is. And we're going to be talking about her design, her costume that they gave her for her being playable. Oh, it's so good. So anyways, let's kind of go over this article and then I'll explain to you guys who Mai is. For those of you who don't know, because there's probably a few of you that don't know who Mai is. And there's a lot of you who know who she is. If you guys have read the actual manga or keep up with Blazblue, you know who she is, and you probably are as excited as I am. So let's go over this real quick. Mai Natsume is a great character, although her origins are a bit weird, and I'll go over that in just a minute, to say the least. You can see how she looks. She'll look like in the game, in the picture below, which is what we'll go over as well. It looks so good. And Blazblue Central Fiction will be released on the 6th of October. Be excited, 6th of October, about like 2 months away around there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited for when this game comes out. Finally, I love it. So anyways, who is this chick? Who is Mai Natsume? So for those of you who don't know, Mai Natsume, and the whole thing with this character is, you probably have heard of it already, is that Mai is a boy trapped inside of a woman's body. Now she gets converted from a boy to a woman when she picks up this grimoire, which is like this magical book basically of power, and she turns into a woman, and she doesn't know how to turn back. Basically, we don't know how she can turn back, or if she ever will turn back. Probably never. This is probably the character, if she does turn back, like it's like saying Arachne goes back to Roy, like the character it's done. Like, unless you do like a half and half, like a Zelda Chic type of thing with Roy Arachne and then my boy, my girl. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I can't remember. I think there has a boy version as well, like a boy name. But I cannot remember it off the top of my head. But, anyways, that's what it pretty much is. So that's the whole thing with Mai Natsume. That she is actually a boy in mind, but the body of a woman. The body of a woman, very voluptuous woman, as you can see. So anyways, yeah, see, so she made her debut in the manga, the Blazblue Remix Heart. Like I said, it's the first ever manga I've ever read. It's actually really good. I don't read mangas too often. I might do the Naoto manga thing that they have just to see like who the character is really, and then understand them a little more. But I really like the Remix Heart mostly because the Remix Heart manga is a manga about when like Makoto, Tsubaki, Noelle, Jin, everyone was in their school days basically. So they're before Blaze, it's like a prequel. So before they graduated and made sergeants and, you know, commanders and such and captains, they went to school for that type of stuff, and that's the Noel Academy or something like that, and they all went together, had their own little adventures, and then that's where they met Keijun and freaking Mai. And Keijun and Mai were supposed to be, I was really hoping they would be for CPEX back when CPEX was going to come out. By the way, it's Chrono Phantasma Extend. That's what it stands for. And that wasn't the case. It was just two characters, and that's it. So now, fast forward 1 or 2 years later, we got Mai. No Keijun yet. I don't think she's gonna be revealed or even playable. Who knows? Maybe she will be. That would be great as well. Like, the more the merrier. Right now we're at a lot of characters, and I don't mind that. Not at all. I would like the more the merrier. Seriously, I'm a fan of big rosters. So even though I'm a fan of small rosters as well, I like big rosters too. You know, more of a choice and more fun with the game as well. So that's how she basically, like, that's where she comes from and such. Now, she has a grimoire inside of her, but she's basically a vessel for this grimoire. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I read it like 1 to 2 years ago, actually. I read it. So yeah, she has a grimoire inside of her. She's a vessel. We don't know how she can turn back, but she can. She's a fighter. She can really fight. She can put up a good fight. One of her abilities as well, which I thought is really adorable, is that she can't taste like real flavors of food. She can only taste the emotions and the feelings going into when she's eating things or licking things, anything, whether it be food, whether it be like an object, anything. Okay, if like there's an object that you, for example, like just for hypothetically, if you had a necklace and you had a really good meaning, like it means a lot to you, if she tastes it, she can like feel the emotions. She can sense that has like really strange powers. A big example of this is when Noelle does cooking, and you all know of Noelle's legendary cooking. No one can eat it except for Mai, because Noelle puts a lot of thought into it, but nothing comes out that's good. Actually, it comes out atrocious. Like, it's an abomination. It's unedible, and it's censored. It's so bad, but she can eat it because Noelle puts a lot of feelings into it. So she can eat it, and I taste amazing because she can kind of feel the feelings of objects or things going into her mouth, basically. So the whole gimmick is her mouth. Nonetheless, it's a cool character. I love her. She's one of my favorites in the Blazblue series. I was really hoping for her to be released in CPEX. We're finally getting her in Central Fiction. Who knows if we're getting Keijun? Who knows if we're getting Jubei? We're still missing a few characters. Who knows if we're actually going to get them? We'll see. If we get another character like next month, that would be exciting. But I don't know if Mai is going to be the last playable character that they're going to announce. That'd be crazy. But yeah, if they finish it off with Jubei, like, the world will explode. So yeah. Anyways, onto her design. I want to talk about her design in this game. Alright. Here is like, okay, let me scoot over here a little bit. So basically, like, her design looks incredible. Okay, I'm loving the whole spear thing she has. I can't remember if that's an actual like weapon that she used in the manga. I can't remember. She probably did. I'm not sure. There's that. There's also like her facing off. Like, we're looking at the actual spreadsheet right here. I want to actually look at it. This is pretty much saying that it's gonna be here. Of course, this is her. What I'm thinking, this might be either story driven, or this might be because that looks like Hazama's Ouroboros, but I'm not sure. I could be completely off on that. That could be her astral. I'm not sure. And it's pretty much, I might be saying that you get the Remix Heart manga and probably the continuation and such. But yeah, so let's actually take a look at her actual costume. Sorry, I got sidetracked with the spreadsheet. So her design looks freaking awesome. I love the spear. I love the leggings And also the shirt that they provided her, also the ponytail, reminds me of Izanagi. One thing I do like about Izanagi's design, I love like the ponytail that they have. I do like the, like, you know, hair hanging out, all that stuff, but I like kind of like crazy like designs for the hair, like they would like what they would do like accessory wise and design wise for the hair. I like what they did with Izanagi. They did kind of the same thing with Mai, it seems like, and it looks really, really good. She has the bow, of course, the legendary bow that she has, long hair, of course the bust, you can't forget about the bust. So here's just a few more designs for Mai, what she's gonna be using. So I'm sure the only one I read is Remix Heart. I'm not sure if there's other like continuations of the Remix Heart series, or if there's any like spin-offs of that. But this is her costume that they're gonna be bringing, giving her, and I like the costume like a whole lot. It's really, really, really good. I like how much like thought they're putting behind all these costumes. Okay. For example, for 9, Lion looks incredible. Izanagi looks I mean, she looks good, but she looks like, I like really like designs that they put a lot of thought behind it. Izanagi looks okay. The more I thought about it, the more I'm like, that kind of doesn't look as cool as I thought. I like the ponytail, of course. Mai looks awesome. Okay. Like I said, I like the leggings. I like the freaking shirt that they gave her, which is kind of like a blouse, like half blouse, like no back and such. Of course, they have to kind of like make her a little bit more appealing. But like I said, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I want alternate costumes, which I don't think will ever happen in Blazblue, which I'm really sad about. I would love alternate costumes. Like, I would love to have like the schoolgirl outfit that she had, like for all the school characters, like Jin, Noelle, Tsubaki, Makoto, everyone. I would love to have some of that stuff. You know what I mean? It'd be really, really cool, especially for Mai and everything. And it'll be really, really fun if they had alternate costumes. But that's besides the point. I'm also wondering like how she's gonna fit into the story. We haven't seen. I have to kind of play more of the story for Blazblue with the Remix Heart stuff. I might do actually a stream of the Remix Heart DLC. I'll be really happy about that, because I know what's going on there, like in that world. Of course, there's more to it, and there's a bunch of background, and I'm sure people will tell me about it and such. But I would love to do like a Remix Heart stream for the DLC story thing. So because I'm wondering where she would fit in this story. Right now, it's going a little crazy with Act 3 or 4 or whatever the hell act they are in. I'll be really, really excited to actually see like how she fits in. Pretty much, okay? Her weapon looks awesome. Her hair looks amazing. Her costume, her boots, everything about her, I love it. Her whole battle uniform is sick, okay? I really, really, really like it. So tell me what you guys think of Mai in the comment section below. What do you think of her being in Blazblue? What do you think of her as a character? Now, please, I know there's going to be some people saying, oh, she's a trap, she's a tranny, she's a freaking hemorrhaphrodite, whatever. Whatever the excuse is. Me personally, I consider Mai a woman because that is a woman. That is a lady. If you have the parts of a lady, you're a lady, even though you have the mind of a boy. You know what I mean? That's just how I think. I mean, I'm gonna consider her a girl until they decide to turn her back, which I don't think will be ever. So there's that. I consider her. If you guys consider her a boy, then that's that. But what I'm more interested in hearing you guys. What do you guys think of her as a character? Are you guys excited for Mai being in Blazblue? Let me know, guys, in the comment section below. Like the video. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, we can have some discussions and ask me any type of question that you would like. And also subscribe to the channel for more Blazblue Central Fiction. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably gonna be playing some Blazblue in the future. Watch out for that. We'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.
Come here now, girl. Come here now, girl.